So I started doing Ortho-K and I went all in. So basically, you want to do Ortho-K, you put your heart, your mind, everything at it. So I started looking into marketing, promoting. I mean, obviously, you turn your practice around. It's all about Ortho-K, right? You start creating your brand. You start. So that's how I started in 2008. At some point, I had two practices. I opened another in 2011, and of course, that was in an area here in the Woodlands it was growing a lot. It was a lot of families with small kids. So I thought, well, this is going to work out great, right? Because there's so many kids, right? So many myopes. Well, it didn't turn out that way because most of my patients were coming from out of the Woodlands. I was having patients traveling 2 hours, 3 hours because the power of social media, really. But I wasn't really attracting as many patients from locally as I thought. Still worked out, still we make it happen. Eventually we were signing up 30 patients, 30 new Ortho-Ks per month. At this point, I've done thousands, but it was extremely busy. I mean, it got to a point where we were signing 5, 6 in a day. So it became very, just a big small wheel takes inertia and eventually. And some people say, well, how do you learn to do Ortho-K? They say, well, you learn by doing it. So, and that's what I did. I did a lot. And many times, to be honest, I didn't even know what I was doing, particularly at the beginning, right? And you get lucky, and then you understand how you got lucky, and then how were you so naive? How do you have the audacity to try these cases and it didn't work? But many times it did work, and nobody was doing it. Like hyperopic Ortho-K, right? Nobody was doing hyperopic Ortho-K at the time. Matter of fact, very short story. Remember this lady? So we signed her up, and she called her ophthalmologist, and the ophthalmologist said, "No way in hell that exists. That's wrong. They're lying to you. They're probably con artists. It doesn't work." She called me all upset, saying that I was just cheating her. That we were. So this is in 2011. So that's how out of the box it was. It was almost woo. So patients and doctors wouldn't understand. What do you mean? I mean, you don't do this for hyperops, right? Yeah, what do you mean? We're doing it, right? So at this point, 50% of the practice is hyperop Ortho-K.
If you're interested in getting the rest of the episode, consider becoming a paid supporter of the Myopia Mindset. In addition to an extended version of this episode and every other episode that we do, you'll also get access to exclusive monthly bonus episodes of the Myopia Mindset. And I know you're interested. You've made it this far. You can do so on our Substack, myopiamindset.substack.com. I'll see you at the next one.